Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake It's Me. Today is the Wednesday check-in. It is April 12th, 2023. Thanks for hanging with me. If you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe and then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast. Like and subscribe over there. I update that every Thursday, and then head on over to hellocupcakeitsme.com to give the blog some love. So, doing a little bit of a down and dirty today. As you can see, it's a beautiful day outside, and I'm sitting in my car. Just got done doing my workout at the YMCA and all that other stuff. And there's a whole bunch of stuff that's happening over there right now that I'm really not that happy with. They want to start doing a deep water exercise class, and it's the same chick who does the 9:15 to 10:15 class that I used to do. And I just don't care for her. I don't like her style of aerobics. It's more for calisthenic land aerobics than it is water aerobics. And she's got this really high-pitched, noisily voice, and just everything about her kind of irks me. And I started going to the 7 a.m., when they open the pool, just to get away from her stuff. And that way I had 2 hours to kind of do my own thing, and then an hour and 15 minutes to still do my own thing, but with limited space, because they changed the way that the pool is set up after a little while. And so now it's seeming that we're going to have an early morning deep water aerobics, and I am not okay with this. And I have made my piece known to several of the lifeguards that, look, the whole reason that I'm coming in earlier is because I want to be able to do my own thing. She has completely taken over and bogarted the 9:15 to 10:15 class, and I don't feel like there's the community and all that other stuff. So yeah, I'm trying not to really get into the politics of it too much, but just really kind of frustrated with everything that's happening right now. But outside of that, it is whatever. I did have one of the lifeguards pay me a really nice compliment the other day, though. She said, "Michael, you might not be able to see it, but I can tell that you are starting to lose weight and that you are starting to firm up. And I noticed that you are doing more and more, you're pushing yourself a little bit more each and every time you come." So that was kind of nice to see. Well, not see, but to hear, because, I live in my body 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365, and I don't always see the results that everyone else sees. Now, I will be honest, the last couple of days have been just complete pork fests. I don't feel like I have been able to get enough to eat. And what I am eating, it's been junk. So, a lot of Easter candy and stuff like that. And I need to stop that bullshit, right now. And go back to only eating that stuff when and if my blood sugar is low. So, yeah, I gotta get a little bit more disciplined with myself in that regard. And then Monday, I have a dentist appointment to get this broken tooth fixed, the one that I was supposed to get worked on right before my birthday, and instead had this side. I'm so gun shy right now because this side is still hurting, and it's been almost a month since he's worked on it. So I'm like, do I want to get this side worked on and then have both sides of my mouth hurting? But my sister told me the other day, she's like, dude, you just need to get it done, because eventually that tooth is going to break off to the point where they're not going to be able to work on it, and then you're just going to have no tooth over there. At least they're going to be able to save some tooth. And I'm just like, yeah, whatever. I know she's right. And it's just 100% my hang up about it. So I got to do something. Anyways, so yeah. And then last night at trivia, it was what they called a meeting of the minds, and they just take the top 3 people for that night and kind of like round those scores up to kind of see who you're going to be battling the start of the next season. So that should be interesting. We're going to be down one player for 2 or 3 months, and I'm kind of sad about that because this particular player does really well in sports trivia and music trivia, and the other person who is supposed to be coming back, they're very flaky, and they get in there and they get drinking, and then it's just all about like, oh, I'm gonna drink and not really take it seriously. And I don't know, but yeah. So anyways, outside of that, I've been in a fairly decent mood. I know that this video is kind of like meh right now, but that's also just kind of the mood that I'm in, so I'm probably giving off those vibes. But I have been in a generally decent mood the last few days, and just realizing how quickly time is passing. Like, I live my life Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and it just seems like after Tuesday, my whole week just flies by till Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday is just really long and dragged out, and then it's back to Monday and doing it all over again. So yeah, I've just been hyper aware of time lately and how quickly things are passing, how quickly things are changing, the direction in which things are changing for both the good and the bad, the political climate of things, just all of it kind of culminating together and just being this powder keg of whatever. So, yeah, kind of wish that time would slow down just a little bit, but time doesn't stop for anyone or any reason. What else? Almost done with Walking Dead. I'm on season 11, episode 12, and there's only 22 or 24 episodes in this season. So I'm kind of like sad that I'm almost done with The Walking Dead, but at the same time kind of like, okay, this has been long enough, and this is more than I anticipated putting into this show. So I think the next show that I'm gonna watch is Shameless, and I'm gonna watch the US version, because I guess there's a UK version of Shameless, but I'm going to watch the US version, and I've heard a lot of good things about that, so I'm keeping my fingers that it is good. So yeah, there's all that, and really haven't done any kind of art projects lately. That's kind of really just taken a back burner. I've just not felt artistic, and I think that's part of the undiagnosed ADHD that I got going on, and I'm still trying to get that diagnosed. And the reason I'm pushing for the diagnosis, or wanting to get the diagnosis, is so then that way I can start getting treatments for it, and maybe like even having mental health, like a mental health plan attached to it, so that way I can like know how to diffuse some of the moments that I'm having where I don't feel like cleaning, or I don't feel like doing these things, or like understanding my hyper focus and stuff like that. So, but I go through these waves all the time where it's like I have to do everything of this one particular thing. So like for a year or two, it was all about me making jewelry, and I had to go out and I had to buy all of the jewelry making supplies and all of the tools and the accoutrements and the stands and this and that for making jewelry. And then it just stopped. Now I have all this jewelry making supply stuff that, I've kind of gotten rid of over the years and given to friends or used it for other projects or whatever, but, still got a lot of that. I was really into painting there for a while, and I have all the paint supplies and brushes and paints and canvases and easels and this and that and the other thing, and haven't painted in a few years. But, painting does come and go for me. I did take painting in college and really enjoyed it. I need to take it a little bit more seriously than what I do. And, like, if I'm going to actually paint something, take some time to actually sketch it out and do whatever. I usually just put brush to canvas and let the picture emerge from there. And as the days are starting to get nicer now, my niece wants to go out and do painting like we used to do when she was little. We would get together and I'd give her a canvas and give her some of my paints and stuff, and we would just go sit at the beach and paint together all day long, and that was like a little bonding thing for us. So yeah, also, I was just recently given a weighted blanket, and I know this has nothing to do with talking about painting and arts and crafts or something, but it's like squirrel. Remember, you wanted to talk about this. I was just recently given a 20-pound weighted blanket, and I absolutely love the thing, but the only issue with it is the fact that it is a twin-size blanket, and I'm anything but twin-sized. Like, I'm jumbo, king size, and all my other blankets are king size. I think I have one queen blanket, and everything else is king size. So, I think I'm going to try to get myself a queen size or king size weighted blanket. At first, I didn't know how I was going to like it because I've been having a lot of problems with my elbows and my shoulders and stuff. But yesterday afternoon when I got it, I took a nap with it and I knocked out hard. And I slept with it again last night. But the only thing is, the second I roll over, it slips off because it's not large enough. And I end up sleeping without it. But it's so comfortable, it's so warm, and just like everything that's right in the world. And I really appreciate that. So yeah, I got to keep my eye open for a queen size weighted blanket. But anyways, guys, I'm starting to feel like I'm rambling, so I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I know it's only like 13 minutes for the video or whatever, but anyways, got questions, comments, concerns, put them in the comment section down below. Go to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast. I update that every Thursday, or I try to update it every Thursday anyways, but and then check out hellocupcakeitsme.com for the blog, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, guys.